Hey, what's up, 745ers? The sky and the ceiling. How you feeling, Katie?
I'm feeling really hyped. It is our 1 year anniversary. Woo! Not really. We're early by like a few weeks, but
Well, first, no,
Well,
we're
no, we
only
filmed.
early by 6 days, 7 days,
7
a week,
days.
a week. But basically, like by the time
Oh, by
you
the time
see
it comes
this,
out, it's definitely been.
yeah,
We'll be late.
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we put the first pod came out on December.
No,
1st.
it didn't.
It did.
It did? I thought it was. Okay. Well, that's crazy. What? It's been a year! Oh my god. How many episodes is that? That's 4 a month, and that's 12 months. That's.
48.
Wow, guys. We've edited 48 episodes. That's what I'm thinking. My storage is.
Now my storage is fully cooked. Like,
Me too. No, with 745 plus this basketball documentary, my storage is non-existent. I had to go through my own personal stuff and delete all my videos for this documentary. Anyways, we're talking about the 1 year anniversary. 1 year anniversary. It's a chill pod. We're talking about why we were so weird. Yesterday I went back to watch the pod. Yerk. I actually was disgusted with myself. We're going to talk about how the podcast has changed / evolved. The first episode, what we talked about. Yeah.
it's, looking back, this process has been so, like, what's it called? Trial and error.
Really has been.
Trial and error. And I think that, like, we've definitely learned a lot. And,
Yeah.
We're sort of developing. It only took us a year to
It only took us a year.
develop a routine, know
Yeah.
what to do, figure out editing, uploading, schedule, planning.
Yeah. A lot goes into this, I will say. Zach
Yeah.
and I film once or twice a month. We, organize it. We have, a whole rundown sheet for, all of our pods. And I don't know. I think I'm really proud of how far we've come. But, okay, well, let's just start from how it started. Okay, we used to film at my house.
That was
One
only
time.
the first
But,
time,
that was, the mindset. Thank
Yeah.
God we moved to Zach's house.
Yes.
And then we also filmed an hour and a half podcast that was just so unattainable and actually awful.
Well, no, it was 45 minutes on that camera.
Yeah,
on an actual camera.
yeah, we had an actual camera that had the worst quality.
And actual microphones that were awful.
Because I kept playing with.
Yeah, you kept flicking the thing, and then, and we had to refilm it because the mics weren't connected,
Yes.
or the camera wasn't working.
Oh, that was so bad.
Yeah, so
That
we
was
learned a
life-changing.
lot. Yeah,
We didn't even have this type of podcast setup. We used to have an OG pod, and then we used to have an activity.
yeah.
We drank the first episode we filmed, guys, or not the first day of filming, the first round of December episodes. We drank a gallon of sparkling water between us. We drank a gallon.
Yeah.
Well,
A gallon.
it was a gallon. It
Okay,
was a
yeah.
gallon. I measured it out. But to say that was unuseful content is just such an understatement. Who the actually cares is my mindset. It was really fun for us.
The amount of 2 times speed I used in that video was insane.
No, it was funny for us, but no one's watching that.
Well, you know what though? The activity pods I feel could be useful for just gaining viewers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And subscribers.
Yeah.
But the thing is we need to gain them so they watch the mental health stuff and not the
Not the activity stuff.
Not
Or when we filmed the stop motion.
Oh my god. That was the stupidest thing ever. Well,
Or the cup song.
oh yeah.
Because our idea was to do a lot bigger activities, but
We couldn't
bigger
come up
activities
with any.
are hard to come by and expensive and not for our age group.
Yeah.
So it's a little awkward.
So
But then we came up with the chill pods. Best thing ever.
yes. Well, I came up with the chill pods. But because here's the thing. I was actually getting really sick of the activity pods because I'm
That's so real.
this is so
Awful.
frustrating and awful and whatnot. And then remember the cooking challenge?
Oh, that was the only fun one that I thought I was gonna win, but it's fine.
But
I think I was set up for failure. It's just whatever.
no, so
That one was tough.
yeah, but it was I would just remember watching back some of the things, and I was just thinking this is so pointless and like
Yeah.
kind of embarrassing. Like, why would I want to continue doing this? And like, I even discussed this with Katie. Like, for a minute, I was like, dog, oops, excuse me, what are we doing here? Like, this needs to end.
Yeah.
And so we came up with a solution, which is actually really nice because
Yeah.
we've had some really good episodes
And
with
some really meaningful discussions.
yes, with just chill pods.
Yeah.
Remember that one chill pod? Well, we never posted this. We actually like refilmed it. But Katie gave me this hypothetical about peeling an orange, and I literally
He crashed out.
I did crash out. It was so frustrating.
funny. Okay, I think it makes complete sense, but it's fine. We don't have to rehash the craziness. But we've had guests on the podcast, which
Oh, yeah.
we have to keep doing. But like, I don't know. I think
yeah, we should get a
I think I'm really proud of us for finding content that's more applicable to people's lives
Yes.
and less like about bleep. Sorry, but like okay, because the first episode I wrote this down was funny, but it was like for us, but it was low key meaningless. The questions were like kind of like random and like because now our questions have more to do with the topic of the podcast, which
Yeah.
I guess the rapid fires were supposed to like not have anything to do with it, but I think it means more that it does because we asked like questions like I asked, or I don't know if you asked or I asked, but like the one that's like if you had a mic to the whole
I
world.
think that was me.
That was you.
That was
I don't
me.
remember my question, but
Yours was like, oh yeah, yours was like, what things should like a guy do? Like, it was some weird question.
weird.
Like-
But like now, I think we ask more important questions that are
Yeah.
more centered on the topic that we're talking about.
The way I get my rapid fire is I think about questions related to the topic.
Yeah.
Maybe not the discussion question, but you know the topic.
Yeah.
And
the
so
topic.
now like we can kind of just like relate everything to each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice, kind of good.
What I do for my rapid fire now is like whatever our topic is, because usually it's like a very broad topic.
Yeah.
I read like an article about the topic and I copy a question that they asked in the article. Or like,
Really?
I change it up a little bit, but like I kind of get inspiration.
I feel like cheated.
But
Like,
I know I'm putting an effort. I'm reading an article to like get some
Okay, that's
vibes on
fair.
do some research. Where's your research?
oh, in here. That's where my research
Life
comes
research.
from.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. That's fine. Yeah.
So
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
also.
Oh.
Big thing that was like it's all okay, so the 745 podcast has always been about mental health,
Yeah.
and so the like confusing part is like when we like the thing is like we would talk about stuff but then like
It would have no relation
to
back
mental
to
health
mental
at all,
health.
and like especially since like this whole thing started as sort of like a way to like fulfill life.
Yeah.
So we decided let's donate to the suicide prevention
Right.
center, and it was just very random.
We have
Just
merch.
Oh yeah, we do have
That's
merch.
still so much merch is in stock. Like it's like
Yeah,
so buy it.
yeah.
Like I don't even like buy the merch. We have stickers that have never been opened.
Yeah,
Wristbands that
Insane.
I still wear, so it's fine.
yeah.
I already can feel that Zach is not wearing this wristband.
I just had a very rushed morning, so I didn't have time to put
It's okay,
mine on.
though.
But
But yeah, we had wristbands, and we low-key did donate. If you count $20 as a big donation,
$20 is $20. So
$20 is
like,
$20. It still helps out somebody, and we did donate. And so if you want to donate, but now I feel like I just like, I don't even like include some of the merch info in the description. I just say please donate to the organization. Like
Yeah.
the wristbands is like kind of like memorabilia.
We have wristbands now, but like later down the line, maybe we can give them out.
Right.
Yeah, but
So I'm excited to see how the podcast changes for the future.
well, actually, yeah, me too. Because, well, first one thing. Also, you know, our wristbands are a great conversation starter. I just want to say,
Yeah.
maybe people have like, oh, what's 745?
Yeah, what's rosebud thorn?
What's rosebud thorn?
Dude, we really can't. We didn't come up with that, but like that's really been like the trademark.
It has been the trademark.
We
Yeah,
really do love rosebud thorn.
rosebud thorn.
Oh,
I
wait.
suppose keep on.
Oh, keep
on.
on. Yeah, exactly. But also to continue the conversation about suicide prevention, we had a talk with like our wellness educator about how we can make this more.
Yeah.
Like we really are trying to like keep this up, but I think it's become like suicide prevention is more like a underscore to the whole podcast because it's really about mental health and like we talk about topics like that could affect your mental health and how we kind of go about them.
Mhm.
Also, I had to write an essay about this podcast for this thing, and I was
For like a college thing or
a practice run for college
okay.
thing. But it was just like really what this podcast came down to, like what I ended up saying in like the opening and closing, is that this podcast is supposed to show like what a teenage person's life looks like, but
Yeah.
like how to live it so that you're being like fulfilled in life, and like not to attain happiness, but like I talked about in the other podcast, there's like different levels to happiness, and we kind of
Yeah.
talk about how we can go about that, whether it's through our friendships, academics, like extracurriculars, and current events like the voting stuff. So I think we do a good job.
And
on
also,
that.
it's like, yeah, just like, I think it's like sure, maybe like Katie and I aren't like the most like qualified people,
Right.
but it's like we have like firsthand experience of it,
Mhm.
which
and we have
sort
like a
of
perspective.
yeah, and just like we also do have very different perspectives. Like she's like down from this level, I'm like at this level height wise, but just like
But like perspective wise, we switch in awesomeness.
what an awesomeness. Okay,
No. We're here, but in height, it's just like here. Oh,
But-
you're really hitting it so much more than it is. It's like here. Right. Anyways, so
Yeah.
like yeah, we have different perspectives. We come from like opposite sides of the coin. I don't know how to explain it. Like we're just like not the same person saying the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah, but like, and it works because it's like we have the understanding component.
Yeah.
So we're here to hear each other out. Also, maybe agree. Also,
But
sometimes disagree.
But like, there's
sometimes,
ways to maturely disagree
yes,
and have meaningful discussions about it.
very yeah.
Yeah, so we offer different points of view for you
For our
guys,
viewers,
for
yes.
our viewers, exactly.
And we'd like to hear from you, so maybe drop a couple comments below.
exactly. But also, just like I don't know, the podcast. Well, we started a club
Oh, we
at our
did,
school
yeah.
for the podcast and like
And we
mental
partnered with a club as well.
Yeah, Bring Change to Mind.
Bring
You should
Change to
check it
Mind.
out. It's actually a real website where you can actually donate to.
Yeah.
It's also about bringing mental health
To
curriculums
teenagers.
to teenagers and schools and stuff. So that's really important. And okay, well, talking about what the podcast and like the effects of it are going to be this coming year in 2025, we've been really busy. School's been really kicking our butts.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get on the GPP. We're getting on the Grand
People Project.
It's coming soon. Just you wait. We just need to like grind for a
Lock
sec,
in.
and then we can like hit this. So 2025, we're gonna get hyped,
Yeah,
rehyped.
we should work on it over winter break.
Yeah, I think so too.
Or
I-
Thanksgiving break even. But
I think winter break is
Kinda
gonna be
busy,
more,
yeah.
be more realistic. But we're excited for the GBP. We're
you
gonna
guys should get hyped too.
Yeah, shooting content. Well, I also was thinking about this just now. We also have different types of podcasts. Like, I mean, because Another Central Line is like obviously teenage life experience, whatever. He filmed Catalina.
Oh,
We filmed
yeah.
his buzz cut.
Oh yeah. That it's kind of it's not sad, but it's just like
It's the
We-
most beautiful.
it's by a lot too. By a lot. I don't think any of our videos have gone over 500 views.
But
That
this
one has
like 1,000.
8,000. 8,000. 8,000.
Thank you for sacrificing your
Yeah,
image
but
for
like,
that.
look at me now.
Yeah, with so much hair. That's
Yeah,
not like
it's time for a haircut.
yeah. We should buzz it again. I hope you guys know. Last podcast we filmed, like the set of podcasts we filmed, he said he was gonna get a haircut. And it would be a modern mullet. I come back here and no haircut.
I'm still gonna get a haircut, maybe even a modern mullet,
Can you
but just
please get a modern mullet.
I'll do it today, sure.
Okay.
Actually, oh wait, we're filming today, but like maybe after. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe after. Yeah, and then I filmed my trip to Taiwan, London, Paris.
Wow.
Dude, that took. Actually, it was really fun to film it. Also, a lot of people thought I was famous, which I'm literally not. But a lot of people were like, they were like, "Are you filming for YouTube?" I was like, "Yeah," and they would give us like free hot chocolate.
They'd be like, "Oh, you filming for YouTube?"
Yeah, whoa, why are you good at it? Are you kidding me right now?
French Duolingo.
Oh, that's where you got this from?
Yeah, I have a.
Wow.
What's my streak at?
My
Let's
streak is
see.
1,500 something
Oh, damn.
for Korean, and I can't speak the language, so don't.
394
Look at him.
day.
That's a year, a little more than a year.
Yeah.
Good job. So, anyways, that's kind of that, and yeah, I loved filming those YouTube videos. More to come. More
Yeah.
to come.
You know, also like, in sort of a meta way, I feel like this podcast is meta,
Oh, meta way. Okay.
like zooming out way. This podcast is sort of like for our mental health as well.
Yeah. No, I feel that
Like,
completely.
I feel like this is like a great opportunity for us to like express our opinions on which like we feel just in the real world, but we
Yeah.
maybe can't express it like publicly, you know?
Yeah. It's like it's a lot easier to do like to a screen. But
Yes,
like
it is. Yeah.
yeah, but I don't know. It's like great. I feel that very much too, because it forces you. Like when I'm writing our rundown sheet, I'm like forced to like actually think about my life. Like like
Yeah.
what do I actually think? And so yeah.
Maybe you guys should start your own podcast too.
Yeah, maybe you should. It's quite simple, really. You can upload on YouTube and
Yeah.
just like have a bunch of storage and have a bunch of like have strong freaking Wi-Fi and just
Yeah.
like lock in. CapCut's free. Go crazy.
Yeah, go crazy.
Oh, I have the craziest thing I need to share on this podcast, and I need to share this with you. So
Okay.
my dad basically was on a podcast for this law thing.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
Nice.
but anyways, that's not the main part. His person who's interviewing him uses this AI thing. I mean, you have to pay like a monthly subscription, but he was just telling me how good AI is. It edits the podcast
For you?
for him in real time, and it can pick out the most important parts. It makes you a set of like, depends on the subscription you get, but it makes you like a set of like 30 clips or like whatever per like whatever time you have like in the podcast. So it might be like 15 if you're like a short podcast. It gets the funny clips you can post on social media, like snaps pictures, like edits text and stuff, and gives you subtitles through the whole entire thing. So he makes all these podcast episodes because he's not a podcaster or an editor. He's also a lawyer, but he like AI's it, and it's like this crazy thing. And my dad was like, maybe for your birthday, I'll just pay for a yearly subscription for you and Zach. I was like,
That would be
Thank
incredible.
you.
Guys, buy our merch so we can get great AI editing,
Yeah.
please. Or just like if you're an editor and like are bored or something.
and
can
you
just,
want to be a
like-
part of something.
Yeah, be a part of
DM
something
us?
great. This is underground right now, technically. Like, I hate to admit it, but technically we're pretty underground.
We are pretty underground.
Yeah.
But like we're niche.
Yeah, we're waiting to be discovered and we'll be famous.
Yeah. I don't want to be famous. I want the podcast to be famous. I hope you
Yeah.
get famous, not me.
Well, I feel like it'll be one of those things where it's like you get famous but you never see them.
Please.
You won't know.
Yeah, I would like that. Like, don't find me anywhere, please.
But also, like,
Like, don't.
there's a lot of short Asian women in Los Angeles. So, like,
There's so many white Jewish boys. I think that they flood like Beverly Hills. Like,
so
I think
well,
you're
okay,
not very
funny how we're
niche.
not in Beverly Hills, but
but like
and-
funny how like you're like more stereotypical than I am.
Sure.
Wait, what? What do you mean? Sure, yes. White
I guess
male.
yeah. Yeah, all right. Okay.
With brown
well, so
hair?
we'll be okay. We'll be
So
okay.
we'll be like, we can hide in the shadows, and we can be like the celebrities that like fake like they're hiding and just put like a hoodie
Yeah,
over
no, like you
themselves.
put like the glasses on, pretend like no one can. Oh, wait, no, I gotta show you this one photo of me. It's like, you know those glasses with like it's the open frames, bushy eyebrows, and like the really
Yeah,
big
yeah,
nose.
yeah.
I wore those once. I'll wear those in public. No one will know it's me. Like
right,
no one.
right. So yeah, that's what's kind of vibing down.
Happening.
It's been 1 year. I literally cannot believe this,
Yeah.
guys. We've literally come so. I mean, like, we've come so far. Like, we have like
Yeah.
a whole system now, and it's just crazy.
And like it's like it kind of sucks that we only like started developing this system probably like
A few months
April,
ago,
May.
yeah.
But like now I feel like the quality of our content is just gonna go
Yeah, exponentially higher. Oh, I also want to say something else. Is that like when you were talking about how like the podcast is like also like a way for our mental health, I was thinking about like through like if I went through last night and I watched all like a bunch of the podcasts just to prepare for this 1 year situation, and I was getting some crazy like not PTSD but like what's it called, deja vu, nostalgia type of like a whoa moment.
yeah.
Because I was like, we've also changed a lot. Like our lives have changed a lot through this whole year. Like a lot of
A lot of
stuff
stuff
went
has happened.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in those moments, I like see myself. I'm like, wow, that's like a different person. Like, those two people's lives were like completely different from like right now.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy to think like I guess I think about myself sort of as like all my past selves into one.
Yeah.
But like looking back, it's like I feel like it's harder to like reassociate with it, you know?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you learn more since then. But
Yeah.
also the thing is like I remember filming the first podcast that I was just like I was actually kind of nervous.
I was
You know?
nervous too.
I was
what the heck?
nervous and like my camera presence wasn't as good and just like I wasn't like
My camera presence.
yeah, no, that's a real thing.
I know. No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to
You
validate
want to say my camera aura
No.
wasn't like
No. I was not making fun of the thing. I was just like, that was a thought that like I didn't see you coming up with. No, I was
In
not
which
trying to
way?
invalidate you. I was just like thinking like
No, but like
I wasn't
share.
thinking no, I wasn't thinking that would be one of your like issues. Like I didn't know that was something you were like thinking about.
Oh.
Like I just thought like oh like Zach's like camera presence would be like
Good.
crazy good like first try.
Oh, yeah. It's fun. It keeps recording. It just like skips if you
Yeah.
turn off.
But that's
certain-
just I was just thinking that like you wouldn't have that issue, but good to know you're human too.
Everybody's human. Actually,
Everyone's
that's
human.
actually a good
Humans
good-
are humans.
good
What
kind
can
of
you
topic.
do?
Little side quest, real quick.
Yeah.
Like
That's a chill thought.
celebrities are also humans, you know.
Oh my gosh, you're opening
They-
a can of worms. I literally had to. I read
They
about today.
they use the bathroom every day, just like us.
Yes.
You know.
They
Ju-
go to their annual doctor, like their checkup, like every other human. I was thinking about this the other day.
Yeah, they have dentist appointments.
Yeah,
They
can you
file
imagine?
taxes. Well, probably not their accountant, but like they have an accountant, just like most people. I hope, unless you're in jail for tax fraud. But
But like, no. Think about this. Like, they like also go to the doctor and like they go to the grocery. I mean, maybe they have someone hire somebody to go to the grocery store.
well, okay, but anyways, the
They
point is-
sleep in a bed every night.
yeah,
Like, you know what I was thinking about this? Like, not to sound like a communist or like crazy, but like I was thinking about this the other day. Like, all these people that are like not villains of the Western world, but like, you know, like Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin and like
Stalin,
Kim Jong Un and all them.
dictators.
Ready? All of them are like they're grandpas too. Like I was thinking about this. I saw Kai Trump's post about Donald Trump and like she's like he has no like tanner at all. It's just a selfie of them. He's like smiling ear to ear. He's so old looking. He looks like a bajillion years old, but he's like happy to be with his granddaughter. And she's like, "I love you, Grandpa." And I was like, and I actually started crying, like because like he's just like a grandpa. Like I mean he's like awful. He's like a rapist, but like. He's also just like grandpa. Like they're all just grandpas. Like I was looking at photos of Xi Jinping and his daughter. He is a world leader, but he's a dad first. I mean, it might be actually flipped, but he's also just like a grandpa dad, and he's also like, just like a ball of like cuddles.
Okay, well, I was
But do you know what
thinking
I
more
mean?
like celebrities, like in Hollywood and
Okay,
like
yeah, but,
stuff
like,
like
that
that.
too.
But like
Everyone's still human.
everyone's human. Treat everyone with respect because we're all human. You know.
I know. Like, have you ever seen Vladimir Putin smile ear to ear? Like, you haven't. It's like literally
No.
not anywhere. But there's one photo, and he's just a grandpa too, guys. So I was feeling kind of bad. Well, not really that bad because they live a pretty nice life and they're kind of evil. But like deep down inside, it's just another grandpa.
Just another human.
Yeah, grandpa.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, that's the
So
pod.
crazy side quest. Wasn't expecting that from Katie, but what can you ever expect anything from Katie? Like very
No.
spontaneous, very. But you know that's why that's you're a good co-host. You know.
Oh, thank you, Zach.
bring a great element of
No.
that to the pod.
So grateful to have you as my co-host.
Thank
What the
you.
heck? Thank
Keep
you.
on
Zach.
keeping on,
Yeah,
Katie.
keep on keeping on, Zach.
Keep on keeping on, guys.
Keep on keeping on. We love you.
Bye bye.
Bye.